to this beach. Oh, I have a terrible headache.
Vanishing of the Lady Shannon.
That ship, torn apart and cast so far
Oh wow.
What on
Claw
earth
marks.
could have happened to it?
Yeah, this is definitely seeming more like old god type. So many interesting places. There's some gears. I can go
Looks
around
like
that
they
way
took
too.
items from a stranded ship. It's too dark to see anything inside the tent. No power.
So it is not that dark.
These two fellows seem to get along pretty well.
Frank and Yahara singing while working in the workshop.
I'm
Iron?
glad you stayed by his side, whoever you are.
I understand what you're saying, but we can't leave Harry here alone. I know you must be thinking I'm the only interested in a scoop, but what would you do if there were your wife who was sick? Would you let her die? I'm staying here to the end. Okay.
These medical tools are hair-raising. Oh dear. This doc was a certifiable loon.
Yesterday the stone danced with my song. Everything is tuned to this place. There's a treasure. Ein Scott ooh. Yeah, he's definitely hearing.
A white fedora. It's really dirty. Discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time. A handkerchief with the letters EDW embroidered on it. It's stained with blood and black ooze. Did he take some amulets from the other campsite? Or did he carve some more? Someone took notes about some important dates.
June 30th, arrival on the island. July, we set up. July 1st, we set up camp. July 14th, Roy blows up the well hatch. We strike camp and move to the beach. Last entry, Lady Shannon's ship logs. Same day. Okay, so Roy blows up the hatch and the last day of the ship logs then. I thought they were already looking at the ship before they blew it up. Is it just the same day but different
Never heard
year?
of this Eric Zan fella. A pulp magazine.
Tales from the Beyond.
Hogarth stories.
The House at the End of the World. Escape from Arcadia.
A portable typewriter. Photographic film.
Transparent film cartridge. Okay. Ward and Blake News Agency. Cassandra D. Ward. Cults and Rituals. An interview with Inspector John Raven LaGrosse. C.D. Ward. Strange Incident
Goodness
in
me, what a
Massachusetts.
collection of happy news.
The Gardner family vanishes from Arkham Farm. Robert
my.
Sudam and his wife found dead at the high seas.
I believe Harry visited this exposition when he was looking for answers for my illness.
Okay, so is that part of what led him to this island then?
So, is this recording?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it. Twice. So it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to play music.
DeWitt, where have you been this whole time?
Oh my god. He's got a knife.
Get off me, you lunatic!
Hold him! Hold him for Christ's sake! Call the Aroa, quick!
Kitchen.
The expedition
Oh.
only has 5
I'd say, yep,
now.
only 5 of them now. And not looking too happy no more either. More eyes. Just like slabs. So this all fell down after this was built. Well, that's the same thing we saw when we were coming to the island.
Wow, look at the size of these stones.
South basalt stones. One,
These
2,
symbols
3,
are linked to the
4.
piano keys.
And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 arrows there, 4. Projector. Radio.
Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took this calendar from the Lady Shannon.
Okay, so the dates to the new moon and full moon, so that's going to be important for a puzzle.
You always did have a good ear, Harry.
I've been saying this for the last few days. The tones it emits changes constantly with the tides.
How can someone build something like this out of stone?
Waves push air through the carved stone tubes, creating different sounds. So depending on the lunar cycle, creates a different musical note.
It might need to be turned on.
Okay, so that's what I need power for. I don't actually need it for the actual lights. Whoa, is that like a ray gun?
It's curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around.
Nah, Harry's dead.
What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though.
You already know what it is. It's an organ.
Sometimes I still doubt whether this isn't just some ghastly
Oh,
dream.
oh, it's like a harpoon gun? Alright, let's head... Yeah, I think I'm going to go to this ship last, because that'll turn the power on over here. Because there was a previous way back over here. Yeah. Oh, this needs power too. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's gonna need power as well.
My God. The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size.
Especially when they're in a very much a claw formation. Definitely Godzilla.
This place gives me the creeps.
So you'd think every other place would. Especially with the visions you're having.
I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains. Dead as a doornail.
Let's follow the cable. Alright, what do we got?
I'll try again. Nope, wrong.
You.
This isn't right.
You.
Now, what exactly did I turn on?
Turned on the power. Alright, what do we got going on?
That voice. Is that Harry? No, just a recording. What were you looking for in the heart of the island?
5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately.
I was thinking this expedition had failed, but I found the stairs led to the giant stone organ. Might be another way to get to the very heart of the island. There's nothing we can do until someone hears our distress call. On the
Maybe
island
the legend is more real than it
on P,
seems.
there's a city called Namadel. It was composed entirely of a large basalt structure. Legend has it, the city was built of floating stones moved by black magic.
Distress call from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon
Black
has run
Ooze's
aground.
properties are perplexing.
Black ooze test. Changes consistency, levitates when exposed to different vibrating frequencies.
Send help immediately. This is a distress call.
And I was completely covered in that black goo. I
Every-
wonder what it'll do to me.
Everything on this run has something to do with that black ooze, one way or another, the ancient ruins of their ritual, even Dr. Irrational behavior seems to be related.
Please send help immediately. This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run
The
aground.
ship was whaling not far from here.
Unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived.
Even the crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island were afraid of it.
6 members of the Everhart without incident. Okay, so this is the ship they took to this island.
Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles.
Come back to pick them up in 3 weeks.
The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew.
There's air adequate for whaling. Might be a good catch.
5 of us have survived
This is the captain's last entry.
on this island. Please send help.
July 14th. Good weather, clear sailing. Surprise undercurrent shook the ship. Haven't seen the sea in rough years. First mate swears he saw a huge sea creature. Hull shortly afterwards. So when he blew up the explosives, I guess they're saying that that awoken a giant sea creature that came and attacked this ship. I've wired
Frank
up your
is
message to
certainly
the
a
radio like
resourceful
you
man.
asked. As long as the ship's got power. Okay. Yeah.
This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles. This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is
These knobs must control the vibrations
5 of us
inside this
have
chamber.
survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately. This is a distress call from the
So
Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady
what
Shannon
am I
has run
gonna
aground.
want?
Its crew is unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived, but
Yeah,
we're
it's not
stranded
showing me
on
any
this
number
island.
there.
Please send help immediately.
Oop.
This is a distress
Oh, okay.
call from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately. This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti.
Yeah, this should not be as hard as I'm making it.
Its crew is unaccounted for. 5 of
Okay.
us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately.
Alright.
This is a distress call from
Drop
the
down.
Everhart expedition. 74 nautical
Down.
miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground.
Wait, I thought that. Oh,
Crew
now I'm getting confused. Which one?
unaccounted
Okay, that one does the
5
two.
of us have survived, but we're
This one does the
stranded on
first
this
two.
island.
There we go.
Please send help.
I'd better write down those numbers in my journal.
This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon.
Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness.
Maybe it cured you. I mean, it did allow you to breathe underwater and swim with the fishes. You know, maybe it's what you needed all along.
At last, some light. That should make things easier.
I did that. That was. So I'm assuming, yes, I have light over here, so this is going to give me something, seeming.
Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
So they're like just cuts, really. I say, did they tie Roy up to that pole? Is that supposed to signify then? Yeah, because having the light doesn't really change anything in here yet. Ultimately, I just need the power for this. Oop. Tide level nudge Harry Everett. Oop. Oh,
I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
right. You know. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I writing? Okay, 2 hertz. It's saying 262 hertz, 39 hertz, 415 hertz. Oop. What? Oh, I didn't see. Like, okay, so depending on the water level changes which set of notes you need. Okay. Looks like she's standing in black ooze. Yep, turned into a fish. Okay, so I need to figure out what level the water is currently at. Yeah, so depending on the water level changes which notes you actually need to play. Did this?
What odd structure?
No. So, yeah. To the telescope, stone, climb down, murals. He was replicating the ritual with the class? Okay. Looks like I'm missing something there.
It doesn't look like a building, though.
Now let me head back from where I started. Because I can't, yeah, I can't go through there. Oh, here we go. I never actually went around the ship. Yeah, I totally forgot about this way. I was thinking I had to go to that stairwell from back the other way, but yeah, I just needed to keep going
Some
past
kind
the
of
ship.
improvised workshop. This must be the highest part of the island. And that diamond shape again. How striking.
Good morning,
You
crew.
made it
Sorry
work,
for
Harry.
the
Now it's my turn.
reveal this morning. I didn't expect to wake all of you up in the noise from the awful organ. The good news is the organ revealed the entrance to the temple. The bad news is that the temple is on top of the mountaintop, so I hope you're in the mood for a good hike. All joking aside, the temple has the answer that I'm looking for. We can finally leave this damn island and go home. I say, aren't you stranded here? Because isn't this crashed ship the ship that you came here on? Frank, if we want to enter the temple on the mountainside, we'll have to reproduce the effect of the organ somehow. We'll have to build a machine, whatever we can lay our hands on.
What kind of machine were you building?
An organ.
Blowtorch. Looks like it's been used.
For welding.
Harry isn't usually very chummy, but he really seems to like Frank.
Alright, go move all the equipment up to the summit. Just another thing. Please stop calling me Mr. Everhart. Call me Harry, as all my friends do.
Burned photo. I can't make
That's
out
the
what's in
knife.
it.
You can't make out what's in it, really? It's the knife that you came to the island on. Which he sent you, yeah, in that package. That is clearly the knife.
When I get back home, I'm going to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to be opening up. Around important.
That huge stone door looks like an exit. How does it open?
You mean an entrance, not an exit.
This ornate structure certainly isn't natural, but not man-made either.
So is alien made?
This feels ominous.
It's the busted stairs. So nothing up. Okay. I'm gonna close them. But figure out how this all works. Okay, this is showing me what's open and closed, correct? Opening that up? Yes, okay.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tower.
Okay, so yeah, which say is that the only thing she didn't log down? Not sure how the Hertz factors in.
Must be instructions to operate this bizarre structure.
Yes, that's. Okay, so I'm assuming I have to set this to what the actual moon is. You'd think it would still be set if he actually activated it. Okay, it's November 7th. New moon. Okay. So that should be closed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Oh, man, I can't go back that way.
These medical tools are hair-raising. Looks like Frank wanted to leave, but I don't know if Harry ever read this letter.
Miss Ward, our lives are in grave danger on this island. Look what happened to Dr. DeWitt. The man is gone completely bananas. I really think we should get off this island as soon as possible. Mr. Everett was determined to leave until he found that organ thing. Do I have your support in trying to convince him? Yeah, I looked at that, so I just missed that box. So, I want...
I think this is the right one.
That son of a DeWitt stabbed Frank. Luckily, it was just a flesh wound. The thing held me back, or I would have plunged that nutcase like a rabid dog. Jesus, what am I saying?
I've never seen Harry so angry.
Oh, here we go.
What kind of doodad is this?
Ah. Okay. I was gonna say
Well
it's like
tuned.
how I was
I
gonna
expected
decode
no
that
less from
one.
you, old pal.
Okay, so all right. So we have one for two arrows pointing left, right. One for left, right. Okay, so left, right is good. I just need the... I think the 4 was down over here. Yes. So I almost just guessed it right. Oh, wait, no, that's what that actually is. I need to convert it. Yeah. So I do need the 1. I need an up-down arrow and the 2. Not where I was expecting to look. I thought it was going to open up that door. Another Letty.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Nora. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts.
Yeah, okay,
Anyway,
so they tied the
if what I am
doctor
going
up.
through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
Poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find you, my love. Wow. Let's see what the next one does.
All right then. Oh.
That's it. That's where Harry must have gone. I'm not sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.
Maybe it's because you came from here and you just don't remember. I always forget you can't walk on that. And scene.